Hi, my name's Zane, and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Yes, I know what you're thinking, it's a truck simulator. How exactly can this be exciting or interesting? Well, you know what, I thought the exact same thing. When I first looked at this game, I thought to myself, how can this be a thing? This isn't a game. Okay, and it's not a game, it's a simulator, which, you know, it's kind of a thing. But, I wasn't really sure how exciting this was going to be, and it was on sale during the Steam Autumn sale, and I thought to myself, you know what, for that price, I can't say no. So I bought it, and I started playing. I have to admit, I did look for a lot of videos on YouTube, and, you know, it looked interesting. The whole garage creation and the company building thing, that interests me. The RPG side of it really interests me. The trucking thing wasn't sure about. So I got the game, started playing it. And I'm now addicted. This game is my guilty pleasure. I've been playing around with a couple of the mods. I mean, the actual community support for this game is phenomenal. There are thousands of mods out there, which is a good and a bad thing, because we have the problem with we have a lot of mods that just don't work now, and they've never been re-supported, and because no one's sort of going around going, oh, this mod doesn't work and this mod does work, you just end up with hundreds and thousands of mods that half of them don't work in the current version of the game, which, by the way, I believe is 1.7.1 at the moment. There are rumors of 1.8 on the way soon, possibly sometime in January. Maybe I'm going to go with January, February, yeah. So we have that, but we're going to start a new profile. I don't really want to, because my other profile, I'm pretty, well, I'm not really far in, I'm only level 9, which really isn't far in, but by that point I've already got a company going, I've got a couple of drivers under me, and, you know, I've skipped a lot of the intro stuff. So we're going to start a new company, and we're going to call ourselves Zane, because that's what we call ourselves. And we're male, and we're going to go for the picture. Now we have these cool pre-generated pictures, so you can pick any one of these. Wow, those are some scary dudes. That is quite a fro for a white guy. That's, wow. Yeah, so yeah, ooh, that guy looks rather I was thinking he looked kind of Hunter S. Thompson-esque, but not really. I think it's just a hat. This guy kind of looks like a thin version of R.R. Martin, so we're gonna go with you. I'm gonna prefer truck design. I don't like the Iveco. I usually pick this one just because it's orange, but I don't actually like driving that truck, and I don't like driving MAN either. I'm gonna go with the Volvo. I do like the Volvos, actually. Got a bit of a thing for those. Company logo. Unfortunately, there's not really an easy way to change these images. There is a way of doing it, but I really don't want to, because it's a lot of complications, and, you know, we're just not going to. So we're going to go with that company logo. Company name, we are going to go with Stone Lane Go. Awesome. And we are going to activate the military cargo pack and that trailer pack. That'll give us new skins for some of the trailers and a couple of new trailers. This will give us military stuff, so we'll get to transport tanks and other cool things. This one isn't compatible with this one, so we don't activate it. Alright, let's get into the game. Skip the wizard. I am actually running this with keyboard and mouse. I do have a wheel on the way, I just don't have it right now. I'm assuming the sound effects are really loud right now, which is annoying. I need to switch those down. So we're going to pick a city to start in. I usually either pick like Edinburgh or London, because those are the two places I know quite well. But we're going to pick somewhere in Europe, and I'm not sure where. I think we are going to go with... Oh, that's it. Alright, fine. We're going to go with Bratislava. just because. Let's throw us in there, Bratislava, let's go. So we get this cool little tutorial at the start, which is like, you know, play around with the buttons. And, you know, figure out how the game works. So this is all our cool stuff, which I'll actually go over in a second once I turn the sound down. Options. Because really, I do not need that much music. I'm actually going to switch the music completely off and turn those down a bit as well. Excellent. Okay, so we get this, give me a second, there we go. So, we get our little GPS here, which basically is everything we ever will need to know. So this is our GPS, which we can fiddle about with. You press F5 and it changes the view. So you get a directly overhead view. You get a larger map view. And right basically where our truck is. I quite like this one because it shows you just enough, but doesn't, you know, make it impossible to see detail. If we go to F6, this is our current job information. We are currently transporting 22 tons of oranges. Our destination is Wayne, and that's the company name, Cell Plan. We're expected at 9:33 on Monday, between 9:33 and 4:13 on Monday. Our income will be 1,349 euros. We have 6 hours and 11 minutes to deliver it, and we need to rest in 10 hours 58 minutes, which is quite good. We can also cancel the job if we wish. Go F7, and this gives us the damage. This is the damage to our trailer, which affects our goods. So the more damage to that means the less we make from delivering them, especially when we get to stuff like fragile deliveries. Any damage to that basically destroys any chance of us getting paid, and that's damage to our truck. Your truck will sustain damage without you actually crashing or anything. It's just, you know, general wear and tear and truck maintenance. Also, we can call for assistance service if we break down, run out of petrol, or completely trash our vehicle, which can happen. Go to F8. This is our emails and messages and stuff. We get things as we go. So we are going to deliver this. Deliver this truck. We're going to have a quick look around our vehicle. So this is the Volvo FH16. I like this one. This is the one I actually currently use. I'm going to go. There we go. It's a horrid blue color. It's the Globetrotter XL. We don't actually get to keep this truck because we don't own a truck yet. Also, as you can see, these are FedEx trailers. This is the This is the mod pack for the trailers. So we get actual proper trailers, and there's another cool looking one. So yeah, that's some nice stuff. Guess we can look out the window, which is rather cool. And yeah, I like lilac, nice color there. Yeah, I like this truck really. It's one of my favorites. So it is left-hand drive because we are based in Europe, so our vehicles are going to be left-hand drive, which is going to be interesting because I drive right. So let's get going. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Now, one of the other things you'll have to do is you'll have to learn to reverse a trailer. Now, at the moment, I am using the mouse for looking, which is fine, but I'm steering with my keyboard, which, to be honest, isn't really an issue. It's doable, but once you actually use a wheel, you realize how incredibly inaccurate the keyboard is. It would be like the equivalent of driving with pins and needles in both your hands. Also, using the indicators is a bit fiddly. So we are in Europe, so we drive on the right. Let's get that trailer around that corner. Lovely. Oh, and we discovered a majestic truck dealer, which is over there. So, now, there's lots of fines and stuff in the game. So if you skip a red light, you get fined a certain amount of money. If you ram into the back of another vehicle, you get fined money. Speeding, you actually get fined a lot of money for speeding. I'm going the wrong way. You don't get fined for not paying attention. I'm in the wrong lane. There's nothing behind me. There we go. Now, the map isn't complete. I mean, there's a lot of parts of... Ooh. Oh, that was horribly done. Yeah, I'm not used to this driving and talking thing. Yeah. So... Oh, also, there's another thing you can do, is you can pull up your wing mirrors. So no matter where you look, you've always got your wing mirrors behind you. I do quite like that, but I'm not going to do it. Because it is kind of cheating. In fact, even having the one on the right there is kind of cheating, because I should have to look like that to look out. But until I get my steering wheel, I'm not going to do that, because I don't have the control, because with the keyboard it auto resets. So when I turn left, as soon as I finish turning left, take my finger off the button, it resets the wheel to center, which actually, it sounds like a good idea, but it's not. It actually makes life a lot more difficult. But not impossible. I mean, you get used to it. There are actually settings I could probably actually switch that off completely. But until my new wheel shows up, I don't care. We'll just deal with it until then. So this is our first delivery, which is kind of like a trial delivery. This is actually quite long for a trial one. Usually your starting delivery is within the same city, usually even within the same block. You literally just go out the road and cross the road and bam, there you go. But because I've picked one of the slightly more abstract, okay, Bratislava is not really an abstract city, at least not in Europe anyway, but it's not one of the major capitals like London or Edinburgh or Paris or anything, so there's probably not a lot of merchants about, as it were, or places to deliver to. I just love the look of this. I mean, the amount of detail they've put into the game is astonishing. I mean, most of this stuff is completely unnecessary. Like just little things like fences and the little posts, or even like the I don't know what that is, a water tower? I'm gonna go that's a water tower. I mean, it's not necessary, you don't need it. It doesn't enhance my driving experience in any way, but it looks cool. The cities themselves are not actually fleshed out. It's like the equivalent of having just the industrial estates that you, as a truck driver, would be... Ooh, you're overtaking quite a lot, actually. Really? You're not actually going to be able to overtake me before we get to this junction, mate. Yeah, the AI is a bit iffy at times. But you can actually use it to your advantage quite a lot, because the way the AI works is if you or another vehicle is in the space that they want to occupy, they'll stop. So you can actually pull out in front of quite fast moving traffic and it will stop for you. And the AI obviously doesn't seem to be restricted by the rules of physics. Although in many cases neither are you, actually. This guy's overtaking, not trying to, really? I'm not going to slow down for you. Come on, there you go. Ugh, so impatient. Yeah, so the AI does have a lot of issues, but I mean, it... Oh, slow down, slow. Brake. Ow. Yeah. Gotta really be careful with that. Pay more attention to the road. Because accidents really are expensive. They cost a lot of money. And it's just not worth it. Especially early in the game. You just cannot afford to be crashing. So I mean, first time out in the game, I mean, I've played quite a bit of this game already, so I've actually got the hang of the drive. Well, I have the hang of the driving. Oh, come on. I might just pull out in front of this lot. Oh, now you indicate? Really? Okay, we're just gonna... I'm gonna be cheeky. And we're just gonna pull out and force them to stop. See? Now, if you did that in real life, wow. You'd A, probably cause an accident. B, you have lots of beeping horns. Thankfully the AI is actually... It just, you know, it's not gonna happen. I mean, it will happen sometimes. You'll pull out and another car will be like, you'll end up driving into it. Or it'll appear in your blind spot over there. That I've done a few times. Because, like for example, I've got the right-hand mirror up. I don't actually look over there, so I don't look into my blind spot. Which I really should. And once I get the wheel, I'll probably get rid of that mirror and actually do it properly. Because at least then I'll have a bit more control. We're going straight ahead, actually. So the good thing is at the moment I've just got a normal trailer. And within the base game, you've got like heavy loads and expensive stuff and things, but I like some of the trailer mods because it adds a little spice to it. It's not all the same stuff. The other thing is within the actual game, because the game creators don't have the license to actually put a lot of the... Oh, we're on the wrong side. There we go. I have a license to put them all the way around. There we are. Like to have Coca-Cola vans or even FedEx vans and stuff, or DHL as we see over there. They've got fake companies. So if you want to actually see like real companies buzzing around and stuff, you need to install mod packs. And stuff like transporting tanks. There's a really nice mod that has there we go. Oversized things. So you get really big loads that are either really long. I'm going to pop in here. Awesome. Right, so we need to park up in there. So we're going to come in. I'm going to swing her around as best we can. And try not ram the wall. We have missed that big time. Okay, so reversing a lorry. First of all, I really need to straighten her up in the first place. So we're just actually going to go straight back. And we're going to try and... So that's not how we reverse a lorry. I wasn't actually paying attention to what button I was pressing. Ah, see that? I'm really bad at this, by the way. Now, you can actually skip this. You can just auto park. Which... Just gonna straighten the wheels up. There we go. Now, I want the trailer to swing out this way. So to do that, I turn that way. No, see, instinctively I want to turn the other direction, which is wrong. So I want to try and straighten her out. There we go. So I'm now almost in line with the trailer, and I want to turn. I want to turn to the left. I want to turn slowly to the left. So we're going to turn a little to the right on our wheel. I'm going to go backwards. Now this is as much a learning thing for me as it is for you, and we do this slowly. Because if we go too fast, now we're going to straighten up again. And we're just going to go back. And we're going to turn that way, and we're going to pull forward again. So that we can swing into position. Right. So, straighten. And turn to the right. Because I want to try and swing around a bit more. There we go. Go forward a bit. Excellent. So it's green, which means that's where we can park. Now, that was horribly done. But we got it. You don't get any more money for actually properly parking. You get a little more XP, which early on really helps. In fact, later on it really helps as well. Bonus for parking trailer, 45. So we get like about over 50% of what we actually made from this journey in parking XP. Sometimes it's just not worth doing it. There are occasions where, especially if you're using mods with extra big loads, there are times where, you know, you're just looking to go, you know, I cannot do that. And it's better to not do it than it is to destroy your truck. Okay, so we get our first garage, which is our headquarters. So, here we go. It's basically a shack. Of course, we don't have any trucks because we can't afford any. So we got to go out and we got to make money. Now, usually the trucks are about, I think the cheapest one is about 80,000. I'm not actually sure because I have this set in euros, and My other game I have set in British pounds, but I'm going to leave it in euros because we are in Euro.